Hello, it's Vortex. Today I want to do a quick vlog. I was talk about being an artist painter, being a painter, and using basically using destruction as a form of creation, I guess. Because I just had this there's this painting I did which I wasn't very happy with. So it was like a self-portrait I did a while ago. I decided to go over it. It's quite a nice scale, 60 by 8 centimeters. I really need to paint something bigger again, so I thought, why not? Just go over it. And now this idea of destruction as a form of creation, I suppose, is quite an interesting one. I guess it's not one that every artist would subscribe to, obviously, necessarily. But I think as a painter, it becomes, sometimes if you're a process-driven painter anyway, and I tend to be that when I'm getting really into the zone of it, you tend to have to rethink, sort of almost like collage different elements of your painting style, or drawing style, or art style in general together, which often involves destruction, right? So it's almost like putting everything in a mixer and then, using the accident sometimes as well. So like obviously at the minute this is my working space and I've got sketches everywhere. Some of them are just like very fast mark making exercises, and some of them are more thought through. They're more like working from my unconscious and seeing what comes out just of that process of working from the unconsciously, and seeing what I'm capable of jettisoning from my unconscious mind, basically. But I've got these, so I've got this new canvas here. This black one. I'm painting it black. I mean, it's not going to be black. I'm just painting it to remove all the colour. And then I'm obviously going to go over it with white. So there's going to be 2 layers of underpainting. Well, technically 3 actually. I really made a mistake with the original painting actually, because I basically did no underpainting, painted on raw canvas. It was just it was a feeling. I just thought I'd do it, and really some parts of it worked probably, but ultimately no, it was a bit. It wasn't a great painting, if I'm honest. But you can go the other way as well, where it becomes too laboured too with painting. So you can, like a recent one I did recently, I'd be more happy with my paintings actually. But there was the first one I did when I got to this working space I'm in now, where I feel in some ways parts of it are too laboured and parts of it are underworked. But I mean, that's basically painting. You're never going to paint a perfect painting. There's always going to be. I mean, there are paintings I'm happy with at the minute that I've done. But really, the last 3 I did actually really worked. They're going to be the Apes of God show, Steppenwolf in July in London Hackney. But it's important sometimes to recognise that you listen to your inner critic, because your inner critic is your it's your aesthetic taste, but it's also your guide in a sense. I mean, you don't need to go over the top, like be hypercritical, like everything I do is shit, because that's nonsense, obviously. But it's good to have your inner critic as a painter, definitely as a guide. There's definitely things I can improve on. Like I need to start doing life drawing again. I've been saying this for ages, but not actually done it. But I need to start doing it again. Maybe possibly work from references again of the body, because I've been mixing everything up at the minute. Like I've been doing surrealist dream paintings, landscape paintings derived from the landscape in towns, architectural, but the mixing of dreams, dreamlike symbolic imagery, body and figurative imagery as well. But you get stuck in a mood sometimes, and you have to constantly move between these different modes of expression and interpretation of the world, I guess. So, I don't know what this vlog's about really. I just want to talk a little bit about using destruction as a form of creation. Why necessarily? I have actually destroyed work in the past. Even there's one that I really regret actually. I did quite a nice abstract painting. And I destroyed that in a fit of rage, basically. But I do regret that one. But I mean, just like the one I did now, because I knew even after I'd done it that it wasn't finished. I'd taken significantly less time than usual. Now, time is a factor in painting, of course, but it doesn't really matter that much how long it takes, how long, how short a painting can be completed. That's not really relevant anymore. It's mostly the image you finally produce that's the relevant part of any painting that you make. But definitely, if there is, I think there can be sometimes such a thing as slapdashed something out. That's how I felt with the previous work. So I think having a little bit of the old destructive redoing of your work where it's appropriate is actually healthy, because then you're consciously erasing something that you've made and saying, right, I have to do better this time. It's almost like a challenge to yourself, right? So yeah, I guess that'll do for this sort of vlog about destruction as a form of creation in art. Obviously I could go further into it, but I don't really want to go on for ages. Like and subscribe if you like the content. I'm mostly focusing on painting at the minute. Like I'm working at the minute. Like I've got 2 jobs, but painting is basically my escape from that. They're not bad jobs actually. They're pretty good jobs. They're really good jobs actually, but it's like in tech, so obviously I need an escape from computers, and painting's nice and physical as well as exercise and walking and everything else. But yeah, I'll leave it at that. I'm Chris, again, no Vortex. Like and subscribe for more art content if you like it, and yeah, have a good one.